Some legends get forgotten. Some greatness gets overlooked. And we are here to fix that. Welcome to Who Slept On This, where we uncover hidden gems. You know the hits, you know the voices, but for some reason these country stars never quite got the spotlight they earned. Today on Who Slept On This, we're going old school with 10 of the most underrated throwback country artists. And trust me, this list is stacked. Let's count them down. Number 10, Tracy Byrd. Tracy Byrd is one of those guys whose voice is 90s country. Songs like Watermelon Crawl and Holdin' Heaven were everywhere back then. But somehow Tracy never got the long-term love that some other stars of his era did. He brought party anthems, love songs, and Texas charm to every track, and we say he deserved way more airplay and awards than he got.
I've got all I'll ever need, thanks to the keeper of the stars.
Number 9, Mark Chesnutt. Mark Chesnutt kept traditional country alive during a time when things were shifting pop. With hits like It's a Little Too Late and Brother Jukebox, his sound was smooth, rooted in honky-tonk, and always real. He was a steady chart presence, but ask around today and you'll be shocked how many people forgot how good he really was. Mark Chesnutt was the quiet workhorse of the 90s.
Walk away from love was more than we could do. It was almost goodbye. Almost goodbye.
Number 8, Terry Clark. Terry Clark brought grit, talent, and twang, and she came out swinging with Better Things to Do and Girls Lie Too. She held her own in a male-dominated era and brought a relatable, boots-on-the-ground voice to female country. Despite critical success and a loyal fan base, she never got the same hype as Shania or Faith, but real fans know she's one of the greats.
I think I'm right, I think you're wrong, I'll probably give in before long. Please don't make me smile, I just want to be mad for a while.
Number 7, Bryan White. Bryan White had the look, the voice, and a run of beautiful ballads like Someone Else's Star and I'm Not Supposed to Love You Anymore. He could have, and maybe should have, been a massive crossover artist, but his career stayed more low-key than you'd expect from someone with his vocal. Today he's more of a hidden treasure, but to those who remember, Bryan's music still hits just as hard.
I'm fighting back emotions that I've never fought before, 'cause I'm not supposed to love you anymore.
Number 6, Joe Diffie. Joe Diffie brought fun to country music, no doubt, but he also had a serious set of pipes. Songs like Pickup Man and John Deere Green were lighthearted hits, but tracks like Home and Ships That Don't Come In showed he had range. He was country's ultimate utility player, never flashy, always solid, and he deserved to be a Hall of Fame headliner.
I know I've never been so loved, and I can't help myself, so help me, girl.
Coming in at number 5, Chris Cagle. Chris Cagle came out blazing in the early 2000s with My Love Goes On and Chicks Dig It. He had that rock edge, a ton of energy, and songs that felt made for stadiums, but he never quite hit that sustained mainstream level. Cagle was raw, relatable, and better than he was ever given credit for. He burned hot, and too briefly.
Is it a whiskey night or just a couple beers? I mean, what kind of gone are we talking about here?
Number 4, Steve Wariner. If you know country guitarist, you know Steve Wariner. He's one of the most respected pickers in the business, and his smooth vocals on songs like The Weekend and I Got Dreams were just as legendary. He wrote, he sang, he played, and still somehow Steve Wariner doesn't get mentioned nearly enough when folks talk about country legends.
Just when you need me the most, so does the coast. But I swear I'll make it up to you this time.
Number 3, Daryl Worley. Daryl Worley had a moment in the early 2000s with songs like I Miss My Friend and Have You Forgotten. But he was more than a patriotic voice. His songwriting was honest, emotional, and deeply rooted in small town life. He had depth, grit, and a voice you couldn't mistake for anyone else. Daryl's catalog aged like a fine bourbon, underappreciated then, golden now.
The one who knew just what to say to make me laugh again. Let the light back in. I miss my friend.
Coming in at number 2, Mark Wills. Mark Wills had one of the purest voices in late 90s country. Just listen to Wish You Were Here or Don't Laugh at Me. His songs always had heart, often tackled tough topics, and yet he never really got the respect his artistry deserved. Mark is still out there making great music, and honestly, it's time for a full-on Wills renaissance.
Looking back now, I can see me, and oh man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Oh, it was 1980-something.
And at number 1, and it's not even close, Doug freaking Stone. This man had one of the most underrated voices in all of country music. Rich, emotional, and built to tell stories that wreck you. Tracks like Come In Out of the Pain and I'd Be Better Off in a Pine Box are absolute heartbreak classics. Doug Stone should have been mentioned in the same breath as George and Alan, and the fact that he's not, that's why this list exists.
I hear there's one special love in each life. Life's like a fool. I thought it was you.
There you have it. 10 underrated legends who left their mark but never got the recognition they deserved. Who else belongs on the Throwback Edition? And hit that follow button for part 4 because we've got plenty of names to honor. Until next time, keep asking, who slept on me?